All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? So the Lakers took on the Warriors. The game wasn't that good. The third quarter was actually pretty good, but other than that, it was a blowout win for the Warriors. They're rolling right now. Was that 12 out of 13 games for them? They're rolling right now. So three things interesting happened to Klay Thompson last night. First and foremost, he had a big game. Scored at least 28. I don't know what that final stat line was on him, but he at least scored 28. He had a good night from the field. Good game for him. Second thing that happened, in the midst of the game, there was a lot of Laker fans in Golden State, obviously thinking LeBron's going to play and it's going to be a big-time matchup. There were so many Laker fans in Golden State, in Oracle Arena, that they were able to chant, "We want Klay." That is the most disrespectful thing I've seen a fan base do in quite some time. There were so many Laker fans in Golden State, the two-time defending NBA champions building, that they were able to chant, "We want Klay." That is crazy to me. So they were chanting, "We want Klay" throughout the game, right? Klay said he didn't hear it, sure. And the third thing interesting that happened to Klay was after the game, you know, he was asked about these Laker fans in your building saying, "We want Klay," and he was asked about free agency, and he pretty much, to me, Klay is not shying away from this situation. He's pretty much saying, yo, when this summer comes, I'm going to respect my brother's decision. There's not going to be any, I'm summarizing here, there's not going to be any vitriol to these guys. I'm not going to hate these guys. They got to do what's best for theirs and their families, right? I'm summarizing there. And that's very interesting to me that Klay said that. He's not saying, no matter what, I want to be in Golden State anymore. See, like a year or two ago, if you ask Klay that question, he'll say, yeah, my heart is in Golden State. But Klay's no fool. I know he's a very chill, laid-back guy, but he's not a fool. Half the time, I think he's high, right? But he's no fool. Let's make this clear. Klay has been hearing the rumblings that the Warriors are not planning to give him a Supermax. I already gave Steph the Supermax. Kevin Durant is going to try to sign Supermax money if it's in Golden State or somewhere else. That's $500 million between two players, right? What about Klay and Draymond? Klay's a free agent this summer, Draymond next summer. Though you might not respect Draymond and what he brings to the table night in, night out, though you might think Klay Thompson slacks sometime, and I think everybody thinks I have it in for Klay Thompson. I don't. I respect his game. I just wanted to acknowledge that he doesn't have the pressure on him like other guys do around this league. So I don't call him an all-star, right? But you got to respect what Draymond and Klay bring to the table for their team. To me, it goes like this. Steph is the most important Warrior. Kevin Durant is the most unguardable Warrior. Klay is the best two-way player on that Warriors team. And Draymond is the heart and soul of that Warriors team. All important pieces, right? All important pieces for this team. Klay's no fool. Reportedly, the Warriors owner would prefer not to give Klay the Supermax, give him good money, but it won't be what Steph and KD's making. And, you know, in my opinion, that's the Warriors ownership agreeing with my stance on Klay. He's important, but not too important, right? That's what they're saying, in my opinion. Like, if you're not going to give this guy Supermax money and you're opening a new arena, remember, they're closing Oracle down. They want to bring this core four to the new arena that they're opening next year, but you're not willing to give Klay max money. To me, you're telling me, we value you, we would love to keep you, but we got Steph and KD, and that's we'd rather have those two guys. We're giving them the max money, super max money. And if you come along, we love to have you. We don't want to lose you, but we can't pay you super max money. This Warriors owner, if he decides to pay that core four, Steph, KD, Klay, and Draymond all super max money, he'll be close to $1 billion in luxury tax. And reportedly, he's not willing to do that. Okay, you might lose one of these guys. And I think what this is a strategic play from Klay Thompson. I don't think he's mad that all these Laker fans were chanting, "We want Klay." I think he loves it. You know, there was a story that came out earlier this week. I couldn't confirm it. I couldn't find any body that would tell me that this is true. But if Anthony Davis is acquired by the Lakers, reportedly Klay Thompson would love to play with LeBron and Anthony Davis, right? That's something he considered. I don't think it's a surprise that these stories are being leaked out right now and Klay's hitting the podium and not fully committing to the Warriors if they don't give him the max. These are marketing ploys. Do I believe Klay Thompson has any intention on leaving Golden State this summer? Absolutely not. That dude wants to be a Warrior for life, right? He loves it there in Golden State. He loves his lifestyle. He loves it. But let's make it clear. if you lowball him, he will negotiate and, use the Lakers as a marketing ploy to get that supermax from Golden State. Because if Klay does, if Klay leaves the Warriors and goes to the Lakers, that's two things. The team that's likely going to win a championship this year gets worse, and you help a team that's looking to contend and beat you in the next calendar year. And we all know LeBron has given the Warriors fits by himself over the last 4 or 5 years. It's just the amount of help that he's had or not had around him. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. Klay just put it out there. He's like, yo, I love y'all Golden State, but I ain't giving y'all no hometown discount. I will leave this relationship if I don't feel like it's mutual. If the love ain't mutual, I'm out. And if, on that being said, thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Shout out to Mr. Telefair.
You're watching Mr. Telefair TV.
Mr. Telefair TV. Here with the Triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.